I'm also going to go ahead and process the check-ins while that's running. Yes, okay. Looks like we're finally live.
Hey.
It totally was that I forgot to disconnect from my university VPN. That's what happens when you need a SolidWorks subscription.
Good job.
I'm going to go ahead and process the check-in results. And it looks like we have 21 participants now. Perfect.
All right. 3 people weren't able to check in, it looks like, right?
Yep. Let me go ahead and pull up our bracket here. One, two, tens. All right, we're finally finally ready. Okay, thank everyone for joining. I'm going to go ahead and start the tournament now.
Wahoo!
Sorry for the delay. I think, as far as these early matches go, I'm interested to see probably pengoui versus Hoff. Thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be that's probably our closest matchup in this first round in terms of skill levels.
Oh, all games are best of 5. Okay.
Yes. I found that the amount of time it adds for the early games is not a crazy amount longer, especially if they end up just going 3-0 anyway. And for my fellow 0-2ers, they get to play more of weekly leagues, so it's more fun.
That's true. It does give the higher seeds much more of a chance to actually have more experience in a tournament setting, so I understand the reasoning for it. I just know when I hear every single game of best of 5, I know that somewhere out in South America, B3 is going. Ugh!
Well, there's nothing like the relationship between B3 and not wanting to play the game.
True.
Let me go ahead and off again.
I don't remember all the stages you can host if you want. What does that mean? What does that mean, the animator? Come on.
If I'm remembering correctly, this is Oski's first tournament since 2023.
Oh wow!
People are really coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since I've seen them compete.
I think I was playing against them in ranked the other day, so this is the comeback.
I'm hoping for it.
Okay. Hoff, you could go ahead and restream since I moved you and definitely please.
That is a hard name to pronounce, my guy. Hofnungsloss. Hofnungsloss. Oh, Germany roll. Yeah, okay. No, that makes more sense. It's a hard word to pronounce. I gotta know what this means. What is that? It translates from German into English as hopeless. Okay. Alright.
Interesting.
How do I pronounce this, though? Hoffnungsschlaus. Hoffnungsschlaus.
Oh, go ahead. Oh my god, it's in the game already.
Okay. Hoffnungsschlaus on the Candyman. Interesting catch there. Oh, didn't get much on the special. A little unfortunate. Okay, just jumps into Pengui's. Sort of. I think it was a down up in the air there, but Penguin taking the first stock already. Kind of unexpected of a Latch player, but not to say anything bad about Latch, but you know,
we go. Finally
lower on the tier list. Ooh, okay. Responded by just swinging. Oh yeah. Penguin running in with a bunt, probably not the best idea. I see the vision, but Hoffnungslaus is probably just going to be swinging the whole time. It looks like they've indicated to me that they like pressing the swing button. Yeah, I see Penguin go for at least like 2 down bunts out of special, and it's good for like, you know, maintaining ball control and all that, but I don't know if it's necessarily the best play you have right here. With Latch, it might be worth it to just like send out a few baits or just like, you know, test them, see if they're actually going to catch it if you just release the ball right at them. Woo. Oh no. Yeah, Candyman floor traps are scary. Not really a floor trap, but trying to react to Candyman balls coming through the floors is really annoying.
For sure.
He was facing the right way and everything. Hoffnungslaus just needed to like press the button. The reaction speed. Okay. Smash parry. Aw, facing the wrong way.
Right, looks like Penguin able to take game 1 there.
Select your character.
Also, actually, not Penguin. I've gotten confirmation it was pronounced Penguin, like truly. Great smash. Maybe able to catch that pretty easily. Good bump, get it. Angry.
Look out!
And you see Pop missing the candy chain, or missing the candy chain on this. I know Elevator is seemingly a much more difficult map for Candyman to set up the chains that he usually wants to.
I can't think of a stage I'd want to fight Candyman on less than this one. This is like a horrible stage to take a Candyman player to. Not because I think Candyman's great on this stage, but just that you have to run so far to get near a wall.
Yeah, especially with the wall port, as Hop just showed us there.
Yeah,
it's
wall port is like absurdly good.
Good catch from Hop.
Oh, yeah.
Hop's
doing a pretty good job, actually. They're doing a pretty good job mixing up the angles, the choices that they're using. They're going for a lot of spike angles. I would just see most Candymans just go for smash, smash, smash into, like, you know, special shenanigans, but Hop's actually kind of mixing it up a bit. They're not, like, you know, candy chaining. They're bunting out of their special a lot, but it's a start, you know?
Yeah, and especially considering, I can go ahead and double check, but I don't think Hoff has, maybe Hoff's first tournament appearance, actually. Let me double check that before I lie on stream.
Oh, pengoui loses it there. Unfortunate. Hoff taking it on elevator. Is that going to be 1-1 now?
Yep. 1-1 in the set.
I should have
games.
said. I really should have guessed that it was a German player when I looked at the menu there.
Fair enough.
It's my own fault.
I love that pick. And again, Hoff making use of that wall port to keep control there. Oh, great candy chain! Great kill from Hoff on candy there.
Yeah, Hoff and Sloss finally gotten a good candy chain going there.
You know, relatively simple candy chain, just mixing those shallow angles, but you know, Hoff using the wall port to keep control, and if Candy has the space to do it, he can just, you know, keep doing those candy chains all game.
Okay, yeah, he bunt caught that, sure.
Hoff caught on the rotation there.
Yeah, not quite facing the correct direction there. Unfortunate. Interesting candy play. Like, sometimes they go for the chain, sometimes they just. Oh, that was a little bit tragic.
I love to see it. I love my down throws. Down throws and down jumps. Best part of this game.
Well, it's how you die to the down throw. You know, it was just like a straight line that was sitting on the screen for a while. You know. But yeah, I love it too. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Ooh, Hoff. Looking like they're not as confident as they were at the beginning of the sets here. Interesting starting play as well. So wait for the ball to just gravitate to them and then smash ball into corner away from opponent. Building up special, obviously, but interesting that they're so consistent with it, you know? Okay, just goes for smash parry. Makes sense. pengoui has played Lethal League. Oh! Okay, okay. I'm super suspicious of this Hoff and Sloss person now.
Well, they are a blue belt.
That's true. But blue belts don't wall bunt. What the heck was that?
Believe it or not, I have seen NPC wall bunts before, so...
Okay, I guess I'm just a hater. Sorry, I'm a hater, Sloss. But regardless, Sloss is going to take it, looks like. 2-1. Sorry. Best of 5. We're still going.
Yes.
Are you ready? Play ball.
I see the character switch over to grid for pengoui.
Yeah, definitely not so typical pick, but pengoui has been playing grid and ranked a little bit recently. Maybe inspired by
positioning. It's funny. I think that for as kind of bad or universally agreed upon as bad Latches as a character, he sees a lot more representation in tournament play. But Grid doesn't really see too much. It's kind of an underrated character, honestly, but very strong in the right hands. Okay, all right. Oh, that rebund could have led to a really good punish on that Blaze there, but still made it work. Picked it up. I gotta respect it when they do like 25% of your health bar to you for no reason. I gotta respect it.
For sure.
And a clean down bunt as well in the corner. Great trap. Blaze punish? Oh yeah. You got to be real quick to react to Blaze punishes. That's some of the hardest stuff. But once you start getting that in your muscle memory, it all clicks in, you know.
Oh, nice teleport kill for pengoui there. It's always so tough with grid special to do all the inputs in time, I feel.
Yeah, you have a very short amount of time to actually input everything, but
especially if you're going.
I don't know how grid players make it work. Yeah, or like down bunts out of it. Oh my god, nope, no bunt. Nope. Oh, jumped into it. I miss when camping on the corner was safe against Candyman, but no longer. They did patch that out. quite a couple years ago.
Sounds pretty
Host
messed up.
that spiel.
And Hoff taking that first set 3-1, but I can definitely see it being a close set there. Pengoui definitely looking to make a Penguin definitely looking to make a nice run back in losers.
Yeah, congratulations to Hoff, 4th div, less than 10,000 matches, not even max level yet in the game. You love to see it. Interesting candy play for sure. I'm always a fan of interesting play, even if it's on a character I don't necessarily like. Just watching people do things that are cool and interesting that I haven't seen before, that makes it all worth it.
For sure. Let's see whose match has not started yet.
Well, now Hoff and Sloss is going to have to fight B3, so...
That's Godspeed.
Yeah, have fun, soldier.
Let's see if Reeps
dang. Islam Makachev went 3-0, just instantly sent into losers. Dang, poor guy.
Well, Reeps is definitely a tough early opponent there.
Yeah, Reeps is in a totally different weight class.
Especially because I think Islam Makachev
mostly does Muay Thai.
Who's I think everyone's mid game right now actually. So
might be nice to see Zan and Reeps unless they're already playing.
I was looking for that, but they are already playing. We can get gotcha. Let's see, Penguin versus Cyan and losers. Actually, Fluke getting sent down to losers in the first round. What happened there? Oh, they lost to J.J.K. Very close up between those two, though. Yeah, I think I want to see Cyan versus Penguin in losers here. Let's see it.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Penguin tournament watching party. We're rooting for our boy.
We love Latchmans.
We love Latch. We should install the mod that replaces everyone with Latch.
That is a fantastic mod. Created by J.J.K, was it?
That's right. Pretty sure it was J.J.K on that.
I should probably scope out the next set so we can see.
Why is the framing on this so weird?
Huh, that's not supposed to happen.
I don't know.
Oh, I think Discord UI might have changed a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, whatever, sure.
And yes, Encrian, it is the Islam Makachev in the flesh.
It's really him, yeah. Alright, yeah, Cyan doing classic. I mean, he's Doombox stuff in the corner with the ball. Sorry, I saw the word counter appear on the screen and I had to read it out loud. I did not expect that.
Yeah, that's actually Diotsu's new counter display mod that he's working on. Some
I love that.
Counter punish on it. It's definitely a pretty fun mod.
Yeah, very experimental still right now, but yeah, sounds like a really cool idea.
Also, a close set at the start here.
Yeah, so far. Pretty even game, honestly. No player has a decisive lead or advantage. They're both kind of just going for their character-specific stuff. Flatch with his 2 angles he can use, and Doombox trying to get a couple push boxes on there, but not facing the right way in the air, unfortunately.
And notably,
he's going to be taking a lead.
Yeah, notably, Latch not really able to make use of the matchup advantage you think they might be able to, because Latch is a weirdly popular character.
Mm-hmm.
On the flip side, I feel like there aren't actually that many active tournament Doombox players anymore. I think Cyan's regularly playing Doombox. Supper Mode brings out Doombox a little bit, but Draz doesn't join tournaments, and Hi hasn't been around in a little bit, so...
I suppose that's true, but I think that Doombox is always kind of a constant threat that I can never really ignore, at least in my head.
For sure. Cyan able to turn around that stock lead very nicely, take that first game. Penguin definitely having to play from behind here in the matchup and in the set.
That's so tragic. That's so sad that you can do that to Latch. They work so hard to get all this special built up. They eat the ball, and you just stand on top of them and wait for the release timer and hit it, and you just frame trap them.
Especially
so
Doombox with the big hitbox privileges.
Yeah, big hand guy. Could be anywhere. Poor alligator. Crocodile thing. Oh, the down throw.
Down throw, hell yeah.
Drift back. Yeah, Cyan's making a lot of use of those big hands here in this matchup, just running in, being super aggressive, getting ball control.
Yep.
As soon as they're standing still and trying to defend, it's usually not going too good for them.
For sure.
Okay, yeah, that's how you catch that.
Very nice, very nice.
That's how you catch that penguin. Sure. You could have just stood still. That would have been a lot easier, but yeah, okay. Risk that. you get that. You go.
What's the point of playing Lethal League if you're not going for style points?
Exactly. Oh, unfortunate. No reaction time.
So Penguin actually able to hold onto a stock lead here. Could take the game, tie this up back up for Cyan.
Yeah, just run up smash parry. Penguin is doing a lot of bunting and a lot of just defensive play, so Cyan's recognizing that when they're standing still, oh, they're just going to stand there and try to defend, so I can just run up smash parry and they're going to be trying to do their own thing and get interrupted. Easy.
Especially that down bump into getting smash parried. Something that I feel like Penguin's actually done to me quite a bit before, so interested in seeing them get hit by it as well. Oh, parry grab!
Okay.
Oh shit!
Does nothing. Let's go.
No blaze punish.
It's gonna go up. Okay, it doesn't go up. No smash parry. No smash parry. Whoever smash parries first wins. No, they want the wall kill. It is funny. No smash parry. He didn't win. What?
What's even happening
Stupid
anymore?
Doombox. Oh,
the straight.
That's sad. Yeah, it happens. All right. That's 2-0 right now for Cyan, correct?
Yes, 2-0 for Cyan. Though very close games for Fengui. Definitely doable here if he's able to take the momentum back a bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not impossible at all. Okay, yeah. Sick catch. That was awesome looking. Pretty good too. Good spacing. Aww. You never really know where to properly space yourself until you've actually like confirmed in your head that this is where the opponent is standing and they have like made contact with the ball. Because you could position yourself expecting your opponent to be somewhere, and then they could just like totally miss the catch. You know? Grab uses a little bit of delay there too on the timing.
I'm not really sure how. Can't really remember how often I've seen it at the higher levels, but definitely at around my level, you can get some pretty easy kills by just by just letting it pass instead of catching it.
It works on everybody all the time. Sometimes if you just make it look like you're gonna hit the ball, but you like whiff or accidentally whiff, and just say you did it on purpose, it'll still work.
I think that's what we in the business call an option select. If it hits, it was intentional. If it whiffs, it was an accident.
Yeah, Yeah, penguui didn't really have a chance on that burst there. They were just constantly trying to grab something, and Cyan just held it down that whole time. All right, headshots on him. So slow. All right, 50 speed. We're getting somewhere. That was a funny push box. Dang. Brutal way to end it out, too. Great angle choice.
Very decisive game from Cyan there to close up the set. Penguui putting up a good fight, but not able to beat the character privilege.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in to the pengoui tournament live stream. We hope you all had a good time.
And now we're actually going to be seeing Nenjay versus Xan here in winners' quarters.
Oh, fun. This is the 4th and 5th seed here playing against each other.
Yep. Nenjay, the one and only Raptor player, and I think we're expecting to see Xan on the Switch here. Yep.
It looks like the last time these guys only played each other once in tournament before, and it was at Delta 2, so 2 Deltas ago. Looks like last month. And it looks like in that one, I believe Xan was the winner?
Are you ready? Play ball.
Yeah, Xan actually beat Nenjay 3-2 last time.
It's pretty close set still, but interesting.
It's also the first match we're seeing this tournament with actual high tier characters. Well, Doombot, we had Doombot, but
Doombot is pretty good, yeah.
Oh, I'm kidding.
I suppose so. Oh my god, goes for the grab. The confidence and their ability to react to that. Okay, yeah, smart play. Safe zone that. Switch flip, that's what you do. Yep, wait till the berry timing. Smooth stream, by the way. Nenjay's got like a quantum computer or something. Or just a really good internet connection, I don't know.
Maybe both.
Oh, the punish! Sick. Patience, good timing. Good catch there from Xan. Yeah. I respect it. I gotta respect Xan for sneaking that switch angle underneath Nenjay. Didn't accomplish much, but it raised the ball speed and it looked pretty sick. But oh man, just headshot on the corner there.
And, I went so fast I didn't even realize that was a 5-stock for Nenjay.
That was a 5-stock, yeah.
Damn.
Nenjay grinding this game almost every day, I think. So.
Yeah.
Almost like every other day, from what I've every single time I see someone LFG in matchmaking, they almost always get a response from Nenjay. I haven't been able to play Just Gas for like ever because of this dude. Good response there, Xan.
Yeah, great response.
Yeah. And he had the foresight not to just do a parry as well into it. Nenjay went in with that grab, so worked out. Nenjay was probably trying to force him to swing parry into that, actually, now that I think about it, but interesting interaction. Oh yeah, that's the punish, that's free. I want to say Toast was doing that to me, where as soon as you respawn and they have you have no health and they have the ball control, they just inch a little bit closer to you to put pressure on you.
Yeah.
Make you afraid. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does get the stock, you know, but...
I kind of want to see the NPC special of the throw-off serve to cheap out of the low health kill.
Good response, good catch.
Unfortunate miscatch from Xan there.
I kind of like Zan's idea of just like standing directly beneath Raptor as they're just flying around in the air. You're vulnerable to down angle, obvious, or spike angles, but you know Raptor has to commit to spike angle, and you can see that with the visual sign. So it's not a horrible idea. And almost all their swing angles will never be able to touch you if you're down there. Ooh, okay, all right. Yeah, just sends it right at him. Doesn't even have host control either. Let's go.
Yeah, coming off a pretty
1-1.
decisive loss there into a very strong win. Definitely, both these players will be trading games this set.
Do you think Nenjay switching their Raptor color in between the games is reflective of like their mental state? You think they're like listening to some music and they're like in their head they're trying to like think it out, like, oh, actually I'm feeling default Raptor, and when they're red they're like, I'm angry Raptor.
And then when they go ballhead, it's demonic Raptor.
Yeah. That was awesome from Xan, by the way. That corner play was sick. Oh yeah, I can't do much with that.
Just letting the switch of angle ride. It's interesting, you know, the character like Raptor who gets so many kills off of like the weird rotations off of the spin to win. It's just seeing how the angles are just flying, rotating around the screen at all times in this game.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice response from
I was gonna say Nenjay knew better than to just go into a grab there, get beaten by that, but that one little jump there is what got them unfortunate on that defense. Okay, great blaze into a down bunt. A little bit too late on the input though. Xan was able to run away in time. Ooh. Xan going for risky play on the wall. Nenjay's not going to get baited into it, I don't think. Smash parry? Nothing? You know, maybe Switch is bad. Maybe the Switch players are right. Maybe he isn't like the best character because he can't kill you if he parries you and you're by the wall. But like, Switch flip. Oh, Nenjay really wants that throw kill, but swinging will do. Oh! That was a great punish, actually. I want to say Xan intentionally did not hit that ball in its return after smashing it, because he knew that Nenjay was in the angle for it. Probably would have been expecting a swing on it from Xan.
Holy
and
Nenjay
that he was not a charge shot. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I haven't seen Nenjay's Doombox in forever. I don't know what this is. I'm scared. Good parry. Yeah, Xan's playing a real classic Switch gameplay against just classic Doombox gameplay. I stay in the air and I hover, and a Switch is like, I'm staying by the corner and I'm pressing up angle. It's your prerogative to stop me. That's what they're both saying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's happened a couple times now where Nenjay's just defenses are not quite there. Just getting caught out by a lot of stuff.
Another smash parry kill too. And a lot of those last couple games.
Xan's up 2-1 right now, right?
Yeah.
So this could be it for Nenjay.
Yeah.
At least in the winner side of this bracket, that is. Okay, yeah, Doombox angle. Funny. Oh, the smash parry delay.
Xan just getting so much work out of those smash parries. It's crazy. And taking the whole set. The Doombox switch unfortunately not working for Nenjay there. I don't think I've ever seen that actually.
The Doombox Nenjay pick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
B3 in the Tourney chat right now. Like, why is Nenjay on Doombox?
A great question. That's a wonderful question.
It's like Cactus and Cubicle.
It's like they're already playing, yeah.
Yeah. Let's get Cactus and Cubicle on stream.
Oh, it looks like they just started the match.
Yep.
Awesome. Perfect.
And then I think once we get Cactus Cubicle up, we can take a look at some of the losers matches that are going on right now.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then we can kind of take top 8 all the way through. I think I'm going to let B3 and Xan just go ahead. So they don't have to wait a million years. But yeah, this Cubicle Cactus game should definitely be very interesting. Cubicle likely playing Sonata. Has been putting on a very good showing the last couple of Deltas. The Cactos' first tournament entry in how long? Let's see. Let me get this.
Got Cactos POV, Cactos V Cubicle going on. Oh my gosh, the double Sonata. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy.
Hell yeah. I think this is actually the first double Sonata matchup I've ever had on stream.
It's an honor to have Hatsune Michael.
It's like they are not streaming audio. Interesting.
Yeah, well, yeah, classic. Also happens all the time. Most players turn off audio pretty quick.
Okay, so Cactus did actually play in room 2121, taking 9th. Again, oh, right, because they forfeited out. But their last performance before that was in Open 3 back in October, and they won that tournament, as well as taking a second in Mach 1. So a very strong player, but coming back after a while.
Yeah, it looks like they still kind of more or less held on to all the knowledge and tricks that they got. No nice angle there. I don't know. Maybe they're trolling. I don't know why they don't nice angle all the time, you know? I don't.
True.
No, but yeah, no. Cactus plays a really traditionally good Sonata, like just by the books, very I don't know, logarithmic type play. How I would describe it. But no, it's good selection, like what you should be doing with it. A lot of floor trapping, a lot of checks against your opponent with straight angles on them. But no, I just like the joke because my Sonata is very memey.
I definitely would like to see some nice angles. I think that'd be fun.
I don't think we're going to see a single one, honestly. These are not the type of nice angle players.
Unfortunate. Oh, well, the parry grab.
Apparently, Cubicle is just frame one parry grabs, but you know, no, we're definitely not going to see a nice angle. I'd be willing to put like money on that. Okay, playing jump rope with the ball on the ground there. Jesus Christ, Cactos. They're dribbling the ball with themselves and then remembering that they have an opponent to kill. No parry. Interesting. Okay, sick down bunt. Cubicle probably should have seen it coming. Yeah, distinct lack of parries from Cactos' side. Maybe that parry grab earlier really dissuaded him. Ooh, down to his last life here. Can Cubicle maintain the momentum? Yep. One parry is all you need. Dang, game one gonna go to Cubicle here. Not great for Cactus' mental state, if I had to imagine. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. Going to a host swap. Yep. I'll be right back. I'm
Finally
gonna grab some water from inside.
seeing
One
players
moment.
who actually want to host swap. I don't know why all the beginners don't like host swapping. There's no reason not to. It makes you better at the game. Looks like they're going for their stage bans again. All right, getting right back into it. Cubicle just kind of keeping as much control as he wants here. Cactos letting him have all the space, which as such a control-heavy character like Sonata is definitely a dangerous thing to do. Cost him that first stock, but cost him the second stock too. Fire bait doesn't quite hit. Sonata definitely a character that loves her parry baits off the special. Nice catch from Cubicle, and unfortunate missed paragraph from Cactus there to go down 3 stocks already. Able to even back up 1 stock there, but still got a bit of a ways to fight back here. Nice parry from Cactus, though.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of practice Cactos had going into this tournament, but they don't show any signs of rust from my perspective at all. I mean, a little bit, but nothing. I mean, a rusty Cactos is still an amazing Sonata.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, my fault. I potentially may or may not have been commentating the wrong players because I forgot to swap the names on the screen. Cactus was the one who was cooking Cubicle there.
That was sexy. That was an awesome swing bait. Gosh dang, I didn't see him go for like 1 last game. It was worth it all for that 1 right there. That was awesome. Wow, best win streak 8. Come on, dude.
Even my best win streak's higher than that.
Yeah, come on. You need to go bully some more 8th divs.
Exactly. I think mine's at 11. I just got a string of 8th divs.
I just bought this game. I'm excited to play my favorite character, Dust in Ashes.
Many such cases.
Yeah.
See people bringing out the Candyman pick. I guess not really feeling the Sonata. We have seen Cubicle Candyman pick in the last time we saw him play, but I think actually in Delta 2 versus, I want to say B3. Nice parry bait, or a nice parry. Oh, and a great candy ball there to take a quick kill.
Yeah, great angles selection there. It's been a lot more common, I've noticed, in recent years to see characters dual maining or having secondaries that they actually swap off to for certain matchups. I don't know if he's playing Candyman specifically for the Sonata matchup, but could also just be a mental reset sort of thing. Make your opponent have to get used to a new set of angles and a new set of special tools and all that.
Mm-hmm. Great candy chain from noticed in that last game that Cactus was getting a lot of space to control, which it's not a very control heavy character. Was kind of using that to just run all over Cubicle. But Cubicle doing a much better job this game of holding that space, especially towards the center of the screen with the candy balls.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you
yeah.
can host swap anytime you lose.
Yeah, it really seems to me like whoever's able to hold center stage or just the air, whoever's able to maintain good air control with the ball, is really in a great state. You have so many options available to you.
Mm-hmm. And both characters that are, have really good tools for controlling the airspace.
That's 2-2 now, correct?
I think that was 2-1 in favor of Cubicle.
Ah.
Unless I miscounted, which is
No, I think it's 2-1. I
very
think you're
possible.
right. So even if Cactus is able to win this one, we're going to have to host swap back over to Cubicle, I believe. So it'll be an uphill battle for sure. And I think Cubicle should be locked onto Candyman, but it's kind of I don't know if that's in the rules right now.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the state of the losers bracket. What is going on?
I like how Dave's stupid rule is off. It's hard to remember all the stage in this game. I don't want to stage ban. Just play the game. I don't want to talk to my opponent. I'm all salty that I just lost. Come on.
We had a discussion about it among the XOTS, and I was fairly convinced that DSR off was all right. I feel like most people don't want to engage with like the stage bans anyway. So if you add like so many extra rules on top of it, like what stages they can pick, then it's a little much. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how this control battle plays out differently on streets being a much wider stage than they were just playing on.
It's a pretty good Sonata stage, honestly. I think if you're going to take Candyman to any stage, this is a pretty good one. It sort of. She gets a lot more out of the width of it, I think, than Candyman does, honestly, because it makes it a lot harder for his candy chains to go through, and you have a lot more time to interrupt them as well. And his vertical ones lose a lot of their killing power. Ooh!
I mean, he's still able to set up the crazy candy chains there. Able to get that parry and just excellent angle choice overall to confirm off those parries.
Yeah.
Evening up that stock lead.
You swing a little bit quicker than that one. Good parry. Yeah, good special. Confirm. That's the other thing with Sonata. Even though you get the parry, you can't relax. You have to hit the special button to actually confirm the parry into hitting, because half the time it just won't work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why did you swing into that? Tragedy. Cubicle's gotten so many of those swing baits by just standing kind of right above center, and Cactos running on the floor thinking they can go underneath the parries, but no.
Yeah. There's parry there from Cactus there. Oh, and a great
Okay,
special
tried to go for another insane setup swing bait, but just dies to it in the middle of it. That works too.
Right back and forth from these two players, but Cubicle missing the catch there, and Cactus able to take game 4. Looks like we're going to game 5 now, but Cubicle does have the host advantage.
True.
And
you want to put on Nenjay and you want to put on Nenjay and Oski next, by the way?
If they haven't,
they're waiting to start
yet?
their match. Should we just no, they haven't played yet. They're just waiting.
The other side is probably Bank or Reaps. Bank versus J.J.K might be a good match to watch. So I think we can have Nenjay and Oski go ahead. Oh, I forgot to update this thing.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot tougher for Cactos now that he doesn't have host advantage on this, but still trying to make it work here. Interesting, we're going to Factory, kind of a middle stage there.
Mhm.
Wouldn't say it plays to any specific character strengths here, but it's a nice middle ground between like a streets and an outskirts. Oh, yeah, those butts back and forth and not being 100% sure where your opponent's position is and when they're swinging at it, it's tough to react to. Oh, no special on the wall there either, yeah. And goes for a swing bait punish. Cubicle's playing to win. Cubicle is playing to win.
It's probably cool.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you can't confirm that, I don't think.
Who knows? Maybe
Could interrupt.
I was gonna say maybe Nice Angle could have confirmed that.
Maybe.
Nice catch from Cubicle.
Oh my
Great
god.
Really
Yeah.
excellent fire bait off those King Jails. Cubicle has definitely been finding a lot of success with those in the last game.
Oh yeah. It's sort of a contest of who can swing bait who the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Down bunt into weight. Ah, it doesn't catch the reverse.
And Cactos definitely had the advantage there, and it's not a matchup, especially in that second game. You can see it pretty clearly, but this Candyman switch is working really well for Cubicle so far.
God, that is such a smart play there from Cactos to just use that special in that way to bait them and the opponent get up. But yeah, good patience on Cubicle, not getting baited into it. Great play. Oh, a little bit too early. Yeah, the parry delay. Oh man. Cactus on his last life here. Could be sent into losers right now by Cubicle. Oh man. No Blaze to pick it up. Okay. Oh, misses the swing. Looking rough here for Hatsune Michael.
Yeah, Cactus already down to one stock here. Cubicle just messing with him.
Yep. Stage too big though. Not going to get anything off of it. Good catch. Nope, doesn't get it though. And the behind, yeah.
And the back.
Just a little bit out of position, unfortunate from there from Cactos. Gonna get sent down to losers off a Cubicle. 2-3 though, really close game.
Yeah, insanely close set. Can definitely see Cubicle making that run back. Going into the loser side. And,
Looks like we got Encrian and Reaps playing right now, I believe, or I think they just finished actually. Or no, Sweepon and Reaps just finished. Right? Am I going crazy?
Yeah, it looks like they just started. Let me see if they're. And then actually, let's have. Does that mean yes, they started? Okay, maybe we just go ahead with B3 Cubicle. And then we can take losers all the way through grands. Oh, I think there was a score input error.
Yeah, I think the Sweebon Reaps match just got input incorrectly. Because I believe Sweebon is still in the bracket, but on Challenge, that's not what it says on Challenge.
Bon did say, she said, crazy how I can throw my lead like that when they said GG's. So maybe Reaps did what it said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to
Reaps
update
did.
launch. It's a little bit swapped right there.
It says Reaps won.
Yeah. No, but Reaps did not.
Oh, I see. Yeah. If you haven't been around in the last couple days, half of the
I'm
server
so
now has their
annoyed.
name set to sweep on.
I'm so annoyed. That's so annoying, dude.
Yeah. All right, let's do B3 versus QB, and then we'll take the winner of Encrian versus Reaps and J.J.K all the way through to grand finals. I think you can be forgiven for thinking that the person named Suivon was Suivon.
My bad. Sorry. I should have clicked on the Discord name.
It'd be like that. Okay, we got a cubicle. We're gonna stream here.
All right. Getting winners finals here. First seed versus third seed, B3 versus Cubicle. Who do we have on the first host? All right, Cubicle on first host again. Lucky guy today. Wow, okay. Looking at their previous match history, it looks like they've played 11 games, 11 sets rather in total, and B3 has won all of them. So
yeah, they've
it's,
met in a lot of Room 21s.
Play ball.
It looks like they met in the previous Delta tournament as well,
Yes.
a couple weeks ago.
I think that was the first time we've actually seen them two play on stream, since Room 21s are not streamed.
So
Interesting.
interesting gameplay we're getting here.
Select your character.
I think that was a connection check, supposedly.
Oh, I see.
Okay, now they're doing heads or tails. Let's see. B3 is going to be hosting. Gotta love the Brazilian Wi-Fi.
Gotta love it. B3 on Sonata. Okay. I'm gonna guess Cubicle probably gonna be on Sonata as well. They were button checking on at least.
Sonata.
Oh, yep. Sonata.
Another Sonata Ditto? I'm so happy. I'm eating good today.
Yeah, Sonata players definitely eating good today. Or Sonata enjoyers, I mean. Sonata is definitely probably my favorite of the characters that are strong. It's like
she's a lot of fun to watch and a lot of fun to play. Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's the only strong character I've played against.
All right, kind of dancing around each other right now. Cool. I believe this is room as well. It's a pretty short stage for what Sonata wants to typically be doing. Oh, the grab deny? What were you doing? Why were you grabbing? Who are you?
Definitely rare to see B3 going to grab the nice.
Jackpot B3 over here. I wonder if what we're seeing on the live stream is a literal representation of what Cubicle is seeing, or if it's just the Discord stream also sort of being a little bit laggy, because we're getting a couple frame drops that I'm seeing here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because LLB connection has definitely been this bad before.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, alright. Cubicle trying to get a lot of those same parry baits they were getting against Cactos to work here, but it's not looking like it's happening. Or, I mean, sorry, that was Nenjay, I believe. Oh, that was Cubicle.
Yeah, Nenjay was right there.
That's right, that's right.
You know, definitely would be interesting to see here if yeah, B3. Oh my god, B3 quitting again to save 3 seconds. It'll definitely be interesting to see here if Cubicle makes that that Candyman switch again. Doesn't look like they're having as much luck navigating that Sonata Ditto.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they would be able to do here really besides go off to Candyman, because B3's Sonata is so dominant. They have so much presence, and they're really good at spacing as well. Oh?
Looks like B3 is going to stream. Maybe what we were seeing was actually Cubicle stream. If so, Lethal League moment.
All right, well, yeah, I'm looking forward to the B3 stream.
Oh, we have sound.
Oh my lord. Inverted cursor? That's kind of sick.
Select your character.
It says competitive twice? Okay.
Yeah, not to be like that.
Yeah. Interesting that B3 uses Ordinary Days for their main menu music.
It's a good song.
Are you ready?
It's more of a scream enjoyer.
I like barely. Oh, let me try this. It's that bug. I hardly even remember what half the soundtrack sounds like because I've been playing with my music off for so long.
Yeah, classic LLB player moment. What does this game even sound like? What's this like main draw again? Neki who?
Sure.
These players love the corner though. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, no, great plays, good catch there.
Nice kill from B3 there. Oh, but a nice parry, B3. Doesn't quite get Cubicle, but it's able to clean up that stock.
Just lets it ride too, doesn't even go for a swing bait or anything, just drives the Sonata special into them. Okay, run off smash doesn't happen. Good charge. And a throw? Oh, question mark?
Nice parry, dude.
Yep. Good positioning, good holding. Great ball control. Yep.
Oh, just 2 great parries in a row there from B3.
Mm-hmm. No. Come on now. Got 3 more stocks. You got this. Ah, whiffs that smash. Just facing the wrong way. Okay, question mark. I don't know what the plan was. Okay, just lands on the straight angle.
We'll take that one stealthy a little bit.
Doesn't threaten to quit out of the game this time. Locked in, focused. Great catches. There it is.
It's 253 there. You're staying on Cubicle's host, but Nenjay. What?
Yeah, wrong one.
Let me double check the bracket. I think we would let Cactus and Nenjay go.
Select your character.
We can hold that match.
Well, because I'm thinking we see whoever is next for J.J.K. to Encrian all the way through to Grands in just one run. Not hold up the bracket too much. Will Cubicle stick with Sonata here? Looks like he will. Well, I'm interested in like what the difference is between this matchup that he's not switching off of to Candyman when it worked so well for him versus Cactus is Sonata. And B3, not a Sonata main, but you know, just generally a very fundamentally strong character. Or player, I mean. I'm wondering if it's just their history of how many sets they've played versus each other.
Cubicle and B3?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it has a lot to do with that as well. B3 being so familiar with some of Cubicle's habits, as well as B3 just going for some really fucking solid plays as well. Some of these, like those wall bunt, that spike on the corner, floor trapping, like just big threat after big threat. Okay, down throw, that's not what you want to do. Good catch. Goes for grab instantly. Interesting option. Ooh, and gets floor trapped. A little taste your own medicine there. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, honestly. I was just so mesmerized watching that gameplay, to be honest with you. It's really entertaining to watch two high-level like players who play a character that you yourself have invested a lot of time into. Like, my Sonata is really gimmicky, people say, but I love just watching, you know, not necessarily bare bones Sonata. That's not what D3's doing right now, but just their solid character play.
I don't really think B3 tends to do anything gimmicky on other characters too. Just
Well,
like
their bare bones playstyle is pretty gimmicky.
Yeah, well,
it works, but it's pretty gimmicky.
I guess it feels a little weird calling it gimmicky. It's like the gimmick is that they're not using anything crazy. But yeah, I see what you mean. Fair enough.
Well, it's not even that they're just not using it, it's that the threat of them being able to use it is still there. And he sometimes will sprinkle it in, but like very sparingly. Oh, there's the instant quit out. High level tech.
All right, let's put the bracket back up on screen. There's too much DNA on the screen right now.
Yeah, too much NSFW content. Get Latch out here.
Hey, Latch has some loyal fans at least. All right, we're going to be seeing Encrian versus J.J.K. now here. Actually, let me update the bracket for just top 8 here. We're going to be seeing Encrian versus J.J.K. In losers side of top 8, and going to be going through all the way through Grands, because Cactos and Nenjay are playing right now on the other side of losers bracket. Actually, hold on. Oh no, this is to get into losers top 8. Wait, am I miscounting? I totally miscounted. Sorry team. No, wait. This should be Lucifer's top 8.
Maybe it was the players who were wrong.
Maybe I need to update the bracket. I'm so confused. Yeah, okay. I was right. The bracket just didn't update. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have Encrian versus J.J.K here. And speaking of a whole lot of latch on the screen, we should be seeing double latch in this matchup, which is
Yes.
fan favorite as always.
If we were watching J.J.K's side, we would see like all the background characters as latch as well. Replace like the iBots on streets with like just little latch heads that fly in. Pengoui, I'm right there with you. I really hope Latch wins this next match as well.
Oh, of course. Nothing but latch.
No commentator bias, but I'm really rooting for Latch on the inside.
I'm commentator biased. I want Latch to win. After I used my commentator bias to get the penguui only stream for the first two matches.
The first two matches to be streamed.
Yeah.
Penguin does play Latch, don't they?
Yes.
Right.
They're a Latchman. I got a little scared there seeing well, actually let me show stream what I saw. I saw Encrian and hovering grid. I got a little scared that we were losing one of Latch's strongest soldiers, but could never be. Could never be. So
I want to say Encrian has a few other characters besides Latch.
I've never seen it in tournament. Oh, that is a ping.
That was 4 digits a second ago.
I think we've seen these two players this matchup. In tournament before though.
Oh yeah, almost certainly. I'm sure these people have played against each other.
Doesn't look like their connections to rubber banding immediately as a solo. Commentators first.
Yeah, it's doable, you know.
Better than a B3 cubicle.
Probably. Yeah, according to Toast's website, they have played against each other a lot, and from what I can tell, it looks as though, yeah, Encrian has come out on top in the majority of cases. And it looks like history is repeating itself. Not to jump the gun, but J.J.K is down 3 stocks currently to Encrian's 5, so it's
One thing we've noticed in past matches from Encrian here on stream in previous Delta tournaments is that Encrian's pretty much the only latch I've ever seen that actually uses wall techs.
Yeah, I think the main reason why people don't is just because you have to waddle yourself all the way over to the wall to get access to that tech, and it takes so long for latch to move. And you kind of lock yourself into that corner sort of thing. But it is really impressive to see, and I do love seeing people make use of all their characters' tech.
Encrian taking an extremely clean game 1 there. I think maybe wall tech is a little bit more reasonable on the smaller stages too, because you get the wraparounds more easily on his angle spread.
Mm-hmm.
So you can afford to be closer to the wall.
I'll admit I was premature in my worry about the ping. It does look like it's leveled out. 180 is definitely, not ideal, but it's totally playable.
180 is just normal Lethal League.
Yeah.
I'll never forget Bless versus Reaps. That was possibly the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, there's been a lot of... You can do a lot of shenanigans with Blaze. Okay, yeah, alright. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. I guess how do you defend against that? I'm trying to think in my head. Like, I guess you just run away, right? If you're J.J.K in that situation, you just don't be there.
I think so.
It sounds
It's kind of unfortunate how much of Latch's stuff, especially with the around special, is just like don't be there.
yeah, and he's relatively easy to position against because of his limited angle spread, so it's pretty easy to like draw it out in your head.
Oh, nice catch from J.J.K there. Not able to capitalize off it, but staying alive.
Oh, the premature blaze.
Oh,
Doesn't get punished for it though.
that was a divine intervention on that down angle going around him.
Mm-hmm. Crouch hitboxes be praised.
If I'm remembering correctly, Latch has the worst crouch hitbox in the game, right? Or second worst?
I think so, yeah. I think he like does nothing.
I think Latch is at least the widest crouch hitbox in the game.
Yeah, it definitely like flattens him out, makes him wide. Ooh, good positioning. Oh, too early on the timing on it.
J.J.K is able to hold on to a little bit of stock lead there. Encrian being smart with the ball control, speeding it up, try to get to kill speed, but J.J.K able to take that back.
J.J.K getting a little bit of a foothold here. He just needs to take one more stock here off Encrian, and he's got a chance of turning things around here. Really solid position right now. Okay, okay.
Another player
more
seems
like
to be making particular use of the ball speed advantages. But J.J.K able to take that over Encrian and tie that set back up after a pretty brutal game one. Able to make some adjustments really quickly and looking to be a very close set from here on. Nice parries from Encrian though.
Yeah. It's interesting that we're not seeing like a host swapping between these players because so we saw it like instantly with the B3 matches we just saw prior.
Yeah, I guess some players have more of a tolerance for lag. I think everyone out there, if you're listening, you should host swap. There's no reason not to. Hi taught me I should always host swap.
It's pretty good being able to be a host.
The ping is got a little crazy this match though.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely surprising that J.J.K doesn't take place there. I'm wondering if it's you said they've appeared in a tournament versus each other how many times so far?
Oh gosh, let me look back at it real quick. About 6 times in total, 6 sets for this one.
Okay, maybe they just have a maybe they just have an idea whose connection's better.
Maybe. J.J.K. last stock on here though. Okay, goes for a random grab, so Encrian dies. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Fair enough. Yeah, definitely not a good spot for J.J.K here. At a pretty significant health disadvantage too. Oh, and the spike kill. Love to see it.
Yeah, that'll take it.
I've been making super short work of that in the last game after what was a really close game before that.
What's the set count right now? Encrian 2-1?
Yep, 2-1, I agree. So it is a tournament point here for J.J.K. For the tournament game here.
Looks like J.J.K. like activated or turned on. Now he's going aggressive mode, maybe. Getting something happening
well,
here.
They did change the color, so that's how you know it's real shit from here on.
Aperture science latch. Okay. Good positioning from Encrian. Oh, gets knocked. J.J.K. knocked down. On get up. He's fine. Mm. Yeah, it kind of looks like they were just troubling or having a really hard time dealing with that one angle they both have access to. Okay, all right. Low health,
I
low
love
ball
the low
speed.
speed.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah, you
Nation
know,
player. I love low speed.
there's like two Lethal League blazes. When the ball is above 120 speed or 100, like you're playing Lethal League, like as we think of it. But like everything before that is like a cheese fest.
Less lethal league. Oh
All
my
right,
god, the
okay.
slow bunt kill.
Yeah, he just dropped like a mortar shell on him. Grenade inbound. Fell like from the ceiling. They had all the time in the world to do something. It was crazy.
J.J.K not letting it affect him though.
No, yeah, no, he's holding on to it. Two stocks right now to Encrian's a little bit of low health though, so Encrian's
Able
not
to
going to look
jump
to.
over
Oh, he's raising the
that
ball.
straight though.
Mm-hmm.
And there we
Ooh,
go.
good.
J.J.K with the straight angle, able to clean that stock back or that game back up, and we're going to game 5.
Yeah, quick response check.
Notably, J.J.K winning that set cannot host swap even if he wanted to. So we'll be seeing
And we're
disconnection for another full game. Going to outskirts again.
I was thinking outskirts as well, but I think it's desert, right?
Oh yeah, wait, desert. I play on basic stages. I'm
Oh, gotcha. It looks so similar. I know what you mean. Yeah.
let me redeem myself by looking at what outskirts actually looks like. And chat, I promise I played this game.
I've opened this game before.
Oh my god, they don't even look remotely similar. That's embarrassing. Well,
I was gonna say this. I don't think this is purple.
yeah, I forgot outskirts is purple.
J.J.K just kind of walking away with the ball. And Korean said, "I want it back."
Interesting, we haven't actually seen that much of Latchfield usage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice attempt at the power bait from Green there, but J.J.K with the situation. Still down to 1 stock there. This is a tournament stock for J.J.K. He's got a long way to fight to stay in this. Attempted down bunt.
Okay. The first step in a long road.
JJK is stepping on the gas right now.
Yeah, full pedal to the metal, really. Oh no.
Full pedal to the metal,
right,
but he accidentally crossed the double lines a little bit. But he's back on the proper lane.
He's in his lane. He's thriving. Oh no.
Oh no, the down bunt kill.
Was it even down bunted? I thought it was just. Oh yeah, no, you're right, because it was before release timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
able to take that. Trading really dominant sets with really close sets. So definitely interesting dynamic here. J.J.K doing a really great job tying it back up, but unfortunately just not able to make that full adjustment to take the whole set here. Great play from both.
Yeah, they really wanted to put Latch on the stream, and they did. That was a lot of Latch that we just saw.
Hell yeah. And actually, Encrian versus Xanpanman is another matchup that we've seen.
I know that at least pengoui in the chat is happy, so shout outs to pengoui. Hopefully they're able to get some tips and tricks on how to be an alligator.
I think if we took some stats on the number of latch appearances we've had on stream, it'd be extremely disproportionate compared to the other characters.
Sensing some bias.
Yeah, because we have on the lower end we have pengoui and purple and crispity all playing latch, and then we have Encrian and J.J.K on the higher end. It's a lot of latch to go around.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be seeing Xan versus Encrian here. What they have on stream.
Yeah, let me go ahead and look up these players real quick, see what previous matches they've played before. Oh, I was wondering if we saw them playing earlier, but I believe it was Nenjay and Xan that were playing.
Yes. Because that was the Raptors matchup.
Right. I kept thinking that Xan has the Sonata player, but no, Switch, mostly Switch. That's right.
Yep. Xan actually up 3-0 in their all-time matchups, two of which being Delta 1 and Delta 2.
Yeah, this is if previous deltas or anything to go by, previous if this is same tournament, looking pretty good for one of these players.
Yeah. Xan not making an appearance in the last Delta, which I think Encrian did. Yes. So Encrian might have a little bit of a level of practice gap.
Yeah, maybe Encrian found some hidden knowledge in those tournaments. That Delta 3 is where the latch killer secrets were unveiled. Or how to kill Switch, I mean.
Yeah. I think Latch might be taking a Switch's spot on the tier list after this.
Oh boy, that'll be the day. Oh my god.
The slow bunker again. That's absolutely brutal. Oh no,
That's
Encrian was the one
brutal.
who did the slow bunker last set.
That's true,
Getting
yeah.
a taste
The
of his own
atom bomb
medicine.
from the ceiling.
Yeah. Twice, actually, I think, right? No, just the one time. Just the one time.
I think just once,
But
yeah.
responding with a throw kill. We're definitely seeing some Lethal League bullshit. My absolute favorite.
Some funny stuff.
Nice kill on the their rotation on that up angle there.
Oh my god, it just took Factory to give Switch good kill angles.
Latchman. Both players pretty even right now in the stock and health departments. Both up to kill speed now. Xan missing that catch there. And, nice parry though.
Ooh.
Another just missed catch from Encrian. Was that a parry extend that caused that miscatch, or was that just mistimed?
I think it was just missed time, but it could have also been parry extended. See, but Encrian, they hit it where it matters. They get the good corpse chuckles. That's what we're really here for.
Exactly.
Good catch. Okay.
Yeah, that is, it's such a tough position that covers Switch are really annoying with that up angle.
Yeah, I always say if you're gonna cover up angle, you gotta hard commit and like cover it to the point where you can just down bunt it on their head. But it's real tough to get that close and feel comfortable with it. So
yeah.
Select your character.
Xan taking game 1 here.
game 1 was elevator. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, elevator.
Okay. And we're going back.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Encrian definitely said in chat, go desert. I think we're going desert. me,
that would make a lot more sense. Oh, their hand is like shaky. I see, and they. Okay, I see.
And notably, this is desert, not outskirts.
Not outskirts. You can tell because outskirts doesn't have a refrigerator with a traffic light in it. My favorite prop in this game.
My curse for playing basic stages. At least I have the decency to run the mod that still has the stage name listed on the boombox.
Oh yeah. Just not like you're playing with the audio anyway if you're using basic stages.
Sure. Another kill off that up angle rotation. That's just like really the Encrian's key to getting those kills with the special, especially since they're not really using latch flip at all.
Yeah, it's I don't think it's necessarily as good as it is in some cases, especially if you're playing against a really grounded opponent or somebody who like stays on the ground with you at the same time. Like you need to almost condition your opponent to be in the air so that you can get that off and underneath them, you know? Ooh, that instant flip.
These flips are so quick. Nice catch there.
Try for a parry extension. A little bit delayed on that one. Oh, just slightly out of position. A little bit more to the right. Probably could have been able to cover that with that catch, but. Ooh! It's a great catch. All right, little headshot while they're charging. Good punish. Oh my gosh! Gets the switch flip, of course. Oh, yeah, it just doesn't react in time. Unfortunate there, but Encrian's still in it. Still got a stock here. It's only the second game of the set.
Definitely looking like it's going to be a very tough next couple games for here. Nice parry though. Would shorten that stock lead a little bit.
It's a good start. Got to keep the momentum up though. That's good. That's good. Nice interrupt. Okay. Oh, good up angle choice. Yep.
Let's go latch.
Latch said bite me. Got to keep it up. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good catch. Good catch. And the down angle
Great
kills.
Angle choice. Yeah, on the down angle, able to bring that stock lead all the way back down. We can get up to this here.
Oh
no!
Switch flip.
Great switch flip from Xan there, though.
See ya.
Able to really really halt Encrian's momentum there, and I think that'll definitely be carrying over into this this next game, especially going to elevator, which not very favorable for Latch. Actually, was it?
Oh my
Encrian actually chose elevator.
Playing on a razor's edge. Jesus Christ. The positioning on that like down bunt into that smash parry, like on the ground. Jesus Christ.
I just checked back to the chat and it looks like Encrian's actually the one who chose to come back to elevator.
Interesting. I think that makes a little bit of sense because switch flip sort of becomes neutered a little bit on this stage. A lot of the scariness of it is how quickly it wraps around stages, but if the stage is really long, you know,
right,
it doesn't go that far.
Already down to one stock here. It's gonna have to do a lot of fighting if he wants to bring us back. And Switch being a fairly defensive character, definitely in Xan's favor here.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Xan able to take a very decisive game 3 here to close out the set. That 5 stock.
You can see what Encrian was going for with that grab, but just the positioning of it was a little bit out of space.
Good job from both players. But Xan keeping up that perfect record versus Encrian here in tournaments. Right.
Yep, he said, "I'm here to be consistent."
We love consistency. Now we have. Let's see. It's looking like Xan versus Cactos here. We're in the part of the bracket where everyone's playing top tiers now.
all right, Latch mains, get at, come on.
Yeah, Latch mains have their fun. Get the hell out of the tourney.
we showed as much Latch as we could get away with, but
I literally have like in my notes here like show latch. That's the only note I wrote.
The name of every single Latch player written so we can highlight just them in the bracket.
I actually have them tattooed on my arm. Any Latch players want to join the wall? Please let me know. But yeah, definitely going to be very interesting seeing this matchup here. Because Zan, for the most part during this tournament, has not had to contend with too many of the higher tier characters. Did have a that set versus Raptor we saw earlier, but was able to deal with that pretty handily. But Sonata definitely a much different character to fight than Raptor, so interesting to see.
Interesting. According to Toast's website, Xan and Cactos have only played each other once in tournament before. I would have figured these guys these would have played each other way more often than that, considering how long they've both been around for. But
right.
that's what
Where'd
the
they play
website's
at?
telling me.
Which
It was in
tournament?
a LLB Stadium bi-weekly #1 back in 2023,
Totally.
almost 2 years ago.
That's
And it looks like Cactos was able to win 1-0.
1-0.
Or sorry, that's what. Hang on a minute.
I think lethally best of one tournament would be extremely cursed.
That's what I'm saying. Where is the set down here? Oh, okay. Oh, it was 2-0. Yeah. So Cactos just.
What up, Zan? If you could go ahead and definitely share, please. We were just talking about you. But yeah, definitely a pretty tough gauntlet ahead here for Zan. Because even if they do make it to Cactus, they gotta make it through Cubicle and then B3. Didn't even coin yet. Let's see if we're getting.
I really got to respect Cactos and B3's efficiency and how they communicate in tournament chat. As soon as their game is called heads or tails, as soon as the outcome, all right, invite band 3.
Yeah, definitely.
So succinct.
Very succinct. Very easy for the TOs to follow. Very soul crushing for their poor opponents, but who cares?
Yeah, the less like lol JKs, like all that kind of stuff that you write out, like the more seriously that they'll think you're taking it.
Especially you get you get absolutely cooked by B3 and then hit with the quit before the game screen even pops up.
Yeah. Xan plays with camera movement on?
What? Oh my god, wait.
Oh. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. Cool. Sure.
Is
And
that
white
what we're
flashes?
calling
No white flashes.
What
Yeah,
speed
because
do the white flashes start showing up?
white flashes start I think at like 120 or like 200. I think it would have appeared if they were on.
Hmm. Now we don't know because that's not really that's not a real feature of this game.
I have white flashes turned on, but
Do you actually?
I do. Yeah.
Crazy. Really nice catch from Cactus there on the that backwards switch flip from Sam. Good attempt, but Cactus just kind of rock solid its defense right here. But Sam able to take it with that straight throw. Gotta love seeing all the throw kills.
They're pretty wacky, I never expect them actually to work. But sometimes the player just has a hard time reacting to it if it's the timing of it or just the straightness of the angle, Another quick one there from Xan.
Charged up angle into the wall is crazy. Or facing the wall. Crazy rotation. Thank you, you're so right, dude. Elevator hard counters Zan because he can't see the edge of the stage. So true.
True.
That matchup versus Candyman must go crazy with the wall boards.
It was interesting that Zan just kind of ran to the corner when the Cactos got the ball control and then just like threatened to switch flipper too, but yeah.
That was a nice
getting cornered.
flip there, right? So, nice instant switch flip there. Been doing a lot of throws, surprisingly. Oh, nice response there from Zan on immediately hitting that back into Cactus for the low speed. Great catch with the smash into the wall there. And the down angle able to make it from Zan there to take game one.
Hey, good job there from Zan. Pretty decisive. Pretty decisive game one. I'm almost positive we're going to see a host swap here, though.
No host swap. Really talk.
You know, I was just complimenting Cactos on his communicative skills.
He's nowhere to be found. That's what you get for daring to say something about as a commentator. Holy.
Okay, all right. He was thinking. He had his chin up to his chin.
He was
in the
rolling a
pose.
D12 for which character he should pick. Pulled out the magic 8-ball.
5.
I don't think I've actually ever seen Cactus on Toxic, so it should be interesting to watch.
I think I have.
Toxic before?
A player like Cactos is familiar enough with the game to be able to be, I'd say, competent with any of the cast members. So it's, definitely within their wheelhouse to play Toxic. I just, I can't recall specific Toxic events from Cactos, but it's not looking like it's working yet. Maybe you gotta let it cook a little bit. Okay, yeah. Desync the parry.
Yeah, I can only imagine, especially after Cactus hasn't been playing in so many tournaments. That such a character switch like that is, it's tough for the player doing the switch to adjust as well. Just great response by Zen there with that initial catch, and then it just hitting it right back in Cactus, no parry.
And for a character as technical as like Toxic is, where you have to really be aware of like your special usage, it's a very tough one to kind of just jump into from a different character, Okay. Letting the angle ride. Interesting. All right. Yeah,
we're just waiting for the wall spray to be hit.
Yeah, smart play, honestly. But we're seeing, Cactos is doing Toxic stuff. Yep. Putting down spray, hit spray, threaten to hit or not hit the ball. Yep. You're playing my option select game. And if I see you start swinging, well, then that's a swing bait. Oh, okay.
Nice back spike from Zen there.
Oh my
the street angle, just take it with the charge shot.
Wow.
Really putting on the heat on Cactus here.
Yeah, no kidding. Quick 2-0 here from Zan over Cactos. I was so upset I forgot to host. My bad.
It'd be like that.
Hey
Looks like
man,
they're
it
going
happens, I
stadium now.
guess. Tournament nerves can get to the best of you sometimes. It really does be like that.
Mhm.
But now we are on the host swap. Cactus is back on the Sonata. Things are right in the world. Toxic. Why did Toxic come out? What was that?
I couldn't say honestly. I don't play either of the characters, so hard for me to kind of imagine what the difference in the game plan is going in. Obviously, both characters that make very liberal use of swing baits and parry baits, Toxic especially. But the control on Toxic is just so much different than Sonata. It's interesting choice for sure.
Yeah, they're almost polar opposites in that Sonata wants to be in center stage in the air and not near a wall, and then Toxic always wants to be near a wall.
Mm-hmm. Nice straight angle though to catch Sam jumping.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Cactos is regaining a lot of confidence now that they're back on the host. Nice little back hit. Doesn't turn around it. Okay, yeah, just instant switch flip.
What happens when you get to play? No, I can't say it. There
I
are
can
no cheater
sympathize so
characters
much
in
with how
Leaf
Zan
League.
felt there. Ooh, trying to jump
Nice
over it,
reference
just barely
on that.
misses. Mm-hmm. Okay, good catch there from Cactus.
Oh, and a quick smash to catch Cactus off guard there for the kill.
Oh,
Grab.
nice,
Wow.
nice. Good awareness not to be pressing grab, or I mean, not to be pressing parry.
Mm-hmm. And switching right back up for parry bait right after that.
Oh my lord.
Oh, but a nice spike kill from Zan there, and it's a tournament point for Cactus here.
That's right, he could be knocked out right now by Zan. Okay,
Up to
good
kill speed
response,
for
not doing
both
anything yet.
players.
Okay.
Crazy rotation. Nice
Let's go
catch
for up
from
angle
Zan.
kill, doesn't work out. Good catch.
Wow, great
Oh,
catches from both players there. Cactus
yeah,
doing a
just
great
letting
job
us,
of hanging in there.
just letting that smash angle ride and wrap around all the way, not interrupting it or anything. Oof,
Mm-hmm. For sure.
interesting choice. I love that. At the very end of the match there, burst 9, Cactos is fighting to stay in the tournament, and kill speed,
Zan,
both
yeah.
players could die in an instant. It could all come down to just a random down bunt from either of them. That tension you feel from both of them,
Yeah, that's peak
love
Lethal
that.
League.
Yeah. That's why I love this game.
Definitely, the tension is on for both players, but Zan is in such an advantageous position here that they can
Exactly.
really afford to lose those. Cactus can't. That's definitely going to take a toll on Cactus, mental state going into this next couple games. Zan just kind of has to keep doing what they were doing.
At this point in the tournament, it almost becomes sort of a different game of keeping your composure, how much you can fight against what your opponent's sort of emotionally influencing you.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we're going to Stadium again. Interesting that Zan asked what stage Cactus wanted to go to, because it should be Zan's choice. But I guess I don't care.
Well, maybe I think Zan's just nice like that.
It's not nice to use the rules as they're given to you.
Okay. Good turnaround there to hit it on the wall. Good awareness.
Well, great catch from Zan there. That That Sonata special, coming back backwards like that is so tricky. It just moves so freaking fast.
Okay. Interesting grab. Oh. Clashes. Cactos wins the race and just lets an up angle ride. That seems to be Zan's like Achilles heel, is just like a letting an angle go and not interrupting it. Oh, barely out of position.
That's definitely something we saw in the matchup versus Raptor as well, because Raptor loves to let the angles fly, wrap around. But Zan was able to deal with it pretty well in that matchup. So they definitely have what it takes to adapt to that. Oh, and a great quick switch flip to take that stock there.
Mm-hmm. Punish that quick rise, yeah. All right, it's not a special response, and just smash it in their face, yeah.
A quick rise from Zan, not being punished, but runs right into smash, unfortunately. Nice catch from Zan.
Great catch there from Cactos. Retreating off the back there. That's so sick. Okay, all right, let's ride,
Kill
yeah.
speed for Zan.
Straight. Oh,
nice
no.
catch, though. Keeping control. No parry bait.
Okay, bounce back. Down angle.
Nice down bump.
Smash parry.
Cactos able to take it on the rotation off that smash to tie the set back up.
Yeah, Cactos holding in by like a thread. 2-2 now, right?
Yes, 2-2. Game 5 of this set.
Cactos fighting from the brink of death. Was able to host swap, but did not, right? Or
no, Cactos just won, so Zan gets a 2 post. Also, Plinka, I have their stream volume turned up. There's got no sound going on.
No, this is a silent film.
Silent film would go crazy. You see a crazy burst and then it just switches to it all black with text like
"Ow."
Every couple of seconds, it just switches to a title card that says like the bonk noises that the opponent makes.
Metal bat hit.
Cactos off to a really strong start here in this first game. Zan able to close the stock beat a little bit, but Cactos still up too, and definitely keeping a lot of control here. To also try to take a little bit more space here, but Cactos just kind of able to do what he wants in the corner here. Zan going in for an intercept, but not able to take it, and is able to going down to tournament stock here for Zan.
Incredible recovery here from Cactos.
For sure. After that questionable toxic pick, really able to find his second win with Sonata here in this matchup.
Great tap charge there to cover switch flip. Yep.
Oh, but it takes it with the special. Wow. Like you said, I mean, insane recovery from Cactos there to, I think that was a reverse 3-0 actually.
Yeah.
Great set from both players. Cactos clearly able to, getting more comfortable in his control and offense towards the end of those sets. And Zan, playing a defensive character, but letting Sonata get all that control and all that space is just so dangerous regardless. Now we're seeing Cubicle versus Cactos. The rematch from the winter semifinals match that we saw on stream here. Cubicle took that one 3-2. And this was the match that Cubicle switched to Candyman. So it'll be interesting to see now that he's gotten a little bit more comfortable with Sonata here in this tournament, whether he sticks with Sonata all the way through. I stand corrected almost immediately.
It looks like, according to Toast's website as well, before this tournament, these two players had never played in a tournament set before.
Cubicle versus Cactos, really?
That's what it says, according to Toast's
Wow.
website. But it doesn't
Toast
include
website,
necessarily every tournament that's ever taken place.
right?
Some of the
But
like
Toast website knows all.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and Cubicle really showing. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, Cubicle was the one who was Candyman, and I guess just ending up sticking with Candyman here, not bothering to try to play this Ditto again.
Wow, that parry didn't work. Good timing, I think, from Cubicle on it. Okay, good blaze recovery. Get ball control, stay on the ceiling. Just be like an annoying mosquito up there. Oh! Good response. That ceiling, like, candy ball port is so brutal to people.
Mm-hmm. It's so hard to see coming.
Okay, yeah. Nice, quick, easy smash parry. Smash in your face.
Yeah, really good punish on Cubicle punting there.
Oh!
Nice aspect kill there.
Yeah, really good pickup on that knockdown. It's just really unfortunate missing that full bunt, but hey, happens, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, smash parry
Nice.
again, yeah. All right, a little bit of chip damage. Okay, a little bit
Misses
more.
catching the floor trap. Potentially looking to bring it up to full speed here. Goes for a down throw,
Yeah, I don't know.
lowering the speed.
I don't know why Cubicle would lower speed.
He was able to bring that health lead, or that health advantage back down.
That's true, yeah.
Nice catch from Cactos there on the candy chain. Crazy sequence there with those down buns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Insane dodge
yeah.
from Cubicle, but Cactos able to clean it back up with another parry.
Mm-hmm. And then quick confirming it's not a special straight to get the definite you're dead. Ooh.
Nice angle choice.
Yeah, not enough of a response time there.
Great parry again from Cubicle. No parry bait there. Nice catch.
Ooh.
Oh, gets him on the just letting the angle ride.
Mm-hmm.
And that is post game 1, right?
Cactos has calmed his nerves. He is remembered to host swap now.
Wasn't Cactus just hosting? Right. Yeah, Cactus was just hosting, I think.
And we go pool.
Pool definitely a map where these characters, not especially, can make really good use of their aerial mobility that a lot of other characters just don't have access to. But both of these characters are fairly good in terms of air mobility, so it'll be interesting to see like that the matchup we saw earlier between these two.
Yeah, if Cubicle was playing like, if Cubicle was on like Nitro, this would be a great counter pick stage. But Candyman's also like pretty floaty of a character, so it's the aerial mobility Sonata has here isn't necessarily like totally null and void, but it's great for her special as well because she has so much space and movement in the air she can do and places she can put it and reposition and whatnot. All right. Quick smashes here. Ooh, no.
Nice
No,
power
no, no.
confirm.
I don't. Part of me sort of realizes that when you're playing Sonata, you sort of have to just make a distinction between when you need to combo the heck out of the ball and just use your special a bunch to like sort of build up pressure in the corner or something with your ball control, and when you just need to let it ride. Because a lot of times, Cactus will just stand still and let the ball go where it's going to go, and it'll get the kill. And I'm like, huh? How did he know that would work?
Yeah, it's definitely cool to see things like that. Just showing really good understanding of the game and their opponent especially.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Good spacing.
bravery.
Oh
my
the down button!
God.
Holy! Wait, that was insane!
That
Cubicle,
was
you're a
fucking
madman!
brutal.
Holy!
I'm Cactos. I'm pissed. I'm not gonna lie. That would
Cactus looks pissed. I mean,
infuriate the
how could
hell
you
out of
not
me.
be? Like, in what world do you down button in the face of the most baby's first Sonata parry bait, right? Like, that is balls of steel on Cubicle's part, and yeah, Cactus definitely feeling that one.
It's like top 10 situations you should not be bunting or swinging into.
This is LLB hype moments and aura type shit.
Yeah, like Watch Mojo's top 10 swing baits.
Literally.
Oh my gosh. Just losing the invincibility on the ground, sitting on there so long. Get up.
Well, you should wait 3 days to rise. Cubicle already starting out strong, taking that first stock.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely just been showing such good mastery of like offense here with the candy chains.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. Is this Cactus's POV or is this It's Cactus's.
Cactus just stands there with the ball for a moment.
I hope we don't watch a POV put in the game. Oh, and the down angle, just the rotation taking it. Another great, oh my god. Just a great sequence there with those down angles.
Barely even reacted to it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Good reactions there from Cubicle, not falling prey to anything. Could have just stood there and bunted, but jumped a little bit prematurely, I think. Oh, tried to go for a grab a little bit too far. Rare case where grab on a parry actually would have killed.
Yeah, was on that.
No.
Oh, and the parry grab attempt, almost like clairvoyant or something, but
Yeah.
Cactus smart not in it. It's a nice air turn backspike that we saw from Cactus. I wonder if Cactus uses the like macro way to do it. Not macro, you know.
SODC or whatever.
Yeah.
SOCD. Yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I do think that Cactus is a keyboard player, though, if I remember right. Oh, man. It's anyone's game here. It's so close. Okay, just try to let
Cactus. Yes, tournament game for Cactus.
Okay. Takes it off Cubicle. What's the set count now?
1-2 in Cubicle's favor.
So Cactus is up 2-1?
Cubicle's.
Ah, I see. This is pretty similar to last set that we just watched. I feel like he's doing this on purpose.
I think the last set was... I can't remember exactly the order, but It was a 3-2 set. Cactos banning room subway pool. Cactos banning pool, interesting. I smell that. Didn't Cactos just win on pool? Or was that not pool?
DSR is off for this tournament, so you can go back to stages you win on.
Yeah, but Cactos banned.
He banned Desert.
Interesting. Just letting those down angles right again. People was able to get a lot off in the last couple games. Oh, and great. What's that? F spike?
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, and these players are
Again,
just playing so. They're playing so like aggressively close to one another. It creates like such a anxiety, you know.
Mhm.
Like at any moment it could go wrong, and someone could be like laid back on their ass, and like just the ball taken so far away, and you got to work so hard to get back to it.
For sure. I mean, especially with Candyman close to the wall,
Taunt?
it could be on the other side
Hello?
of the stage just as easy as in like a frame.
Do you think it was a misinput, or Cactos meant to taunt?
Um, let's be charitable and say misinput.
I wasn't looking at the input viewer, so maybe they were like freaking out on the controller when it happened.
Maybe. The vibe will show.
Okay. Sweet little he stole it! He took it! Thief! Alright. Nice, simple Sonata. Ceiling, back and forth, down angle. Nice. Ooh, a little out of position to catch it, but didn't get hit by it either. Ooh, yeah. Not quite facing the right way. Again, Cactos, tournament stock here. Gonna need to make another crazy comeback like last time. Ooh! Okay, almost baited out the punish fully, but not quite. Alright, huge health deficit and floor trap.
Yep, that ceiling candy ball is just so tough to deal with.
Yeah, if you're really not like expecting it, it's so hard to react to.
For sure.
Your really only good reaction, I guess, is like spiking, but your instincts are everything's telling you not to spike so low to the floor, you know?
Mm-hmm. Unless you're Nitro, so you can do stupid back spike floor trap.
Yeah, I guess. But who plays Nitro?
Yeah, it's your fake character.
Fake character. So, looks like we're going to be getting Cubicle and B3 here in Grands, is that right?
Looks so, yeah. Yet another Cubicle B3 matchup. I think Cubicle was probably sick to his stomach about, or sick of playing B3 in these tournament grand finals. Every Room 21 in the past, however many, has always been Cubicle B3.
History just repeats itself. It's a flat circle.
Sure. I think that was yep, 31 set count in favor of.
Yeah, I'm looking at their history and the sets they played against each other. It's been first was Rhino host a tournament, I believe, and then Spaniard and Delaware and walk into a bar, room 21, room 21, room 21, room 21, Delta 3.
Yeah, it's definitely been quite brutal. Oh, I can finally bring up my versus bracket. What the hell? Why is Doombox for B3? My versus graphic. This is the number 1 seed versus number 3 seed. Actually, Cactos was seeded number 2 over Cubicle. And Cubicle just able to put on a really great showing, taking Cactos out. Obviously, Cubicle has been participating in tournaments pretty regularly recently, while Cactos hasn't been joining tournaments as much. It'll be interesting to see if Cactos becomes a more regular appearer in the near future. But Cubicle definitely been grinding these tournament experiences.
Select your character.
And here we have Cubicle on host. There's B3. Cubicle in the loser side of the bracket needs to win a very decisive set versus B3 to keep momentum going.
Are you ready?
We'll see how it goes.
Play ball.
Now, obviously, Cubicle's gotten a lot of this matchup experience throughout the tournament bracket so far. This versus Sonata. But 2 different players, B3's Cactos. So.
B3 has a pretty consistent track record against Cubicle, so we'll see how that goes into this going into the set here. Earlier in the match, or in the tournament, I mean, we saw a pretty decisive 3-0 here, so who knows how it'll go, but I want to give a quick shout out as well to the sound pack B3 got going. I know we saw some comments in Twitch chat earlier about no sound or audio from Cactos' stream, so now we got the music back on.
Thank you, B3, for having your game audio turned on.
Yeah, thank you.
I would love to see, I know that they would be kind of hard to collect, but I would really like to see what characters these two were playing the last times they fought. Because obviously Cubicle playing both Candyman and Sonata, and B3 kind of able to put results in on any of the characters. You know, played Raptor in some of the tournaments. Wow.
I think he won the...
Mhm.
I was gonna say, I think he won the Dust and Ashes tournament as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I believe he did. I don't think anyone thought anyone thought any other outcome was possible, but he did indeed.
You never know.
Cubicle threatening an interesting choice here.
B3 watching, observing.
When are we getting a model replacement for the spectator for the ball? Actually, that'd be kind of cool. I think the model scaling that the game does internally would make the ball really small, though, unfortunately.
I think there is a mod to replace it, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
It's on Game Banana, I think. So Cubicle making the interesting decision to go Dust.
Interesting is certainly a word you could use to describe the situation, that's for sure.
And going Factory. Maybe this is a good Dust stage, I don't know, actually.
I remember B3, when prepping for the Columbine tournament, was talking about how there is a certain set of stages that's literally unplayable for Dust, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah, so it's looking like Dust really, not the not the best angle spread for to sugarcoat it a little bit. Wants to play on the smaller stages, and that's why B3 banning Room Pool in Subway for some this definitely a tough matchup, tough in general for Dust, but especially to such a strong character like Sonata.
That's exactly what I was thinking, yeah, is that Dust probably wants to play on a smaller stage and avoid the really big ones like the pools and the factories and that kind of thing. Just because you want to be able to be close to the ball and be able to catch it when it comes back to you, and his doesn't get a lot of height, I guess, on him, so...
Yeah, plus his angle spread, I mean... Yeah. Kind of like what we were talking about before with, wanting to be on one of those longer stages to kind of neuter switch flip angle. The shallow angles that Dust has, that up angle and that down angles, that angle spread in the air is just so brutal in these longer stages, especially... has a similar down angle to Candyman, but Candyman's got pretty candy ball. This is just Dust.
Yeah, B3 with a really, really dominant performance so far, it looks like.
Yep, B3 able to take that game pretty decisively.
Game.
Cubicle got one more character choice here.
Select your character.
Staying dust. Staying dust, he said.
Is that really happening? Oh my goodness, it is really happening. Let's see it. Let's go, Cubicle.
Cubicle said run it back.
Running it back on Factory as well, too.
Okay, yeah, interesting stage pick.
I mean, what other
Maybe-
stages are even left for us to pick realistically?
I guess. Could go outskirts, couldn't you? Or sewers. It's a little smaller.
Yeah. I guess a little bit, right? Because sewers is the same size as streets, right? Nice catch. Okay, we got a stock. Able to even up this stock count. They're on the set. But again, Dust just really lacking the, unless B3 is running in and getting himself carried, Dust just really lacking the offensive department that B3 Sonata has absolutely no trouble doing in. So just such a tough matchup here.
Yeah, it's really hard to like make a threatening play as Dust.
Especially on a stage like Factory. I believe the no on the field grab. Actually, no, I don't remember who made that. It's part of Specs HUD, which I have installed.
There's a lot of really cool mods in this game, especially for the HUD elements.
It's actually tournament stock here for Cubicle already.
That's right.
Just going through throws and
There
whatnot.
it is.
Yeah, B3 able to just take it.
Just a forward spike. Aw.
We got very fitting end to putting DNA on the screen one last time before closing out the stream. Sorry to all
I
the
guess that'll be
DNA.
GG's.
Yeah, sorry to all the DNA players out there, but yeah, definitely.
He is
just,
at the bottom of the tier list for a reason in the community eyes.
Yeah, I mean,
it looks like that'll be it.
Super tough run for Cubicle there. I think, yeah, getting 3-0'd by B3 in their first Sun Winners Finals as well. It's definitely a really tough gap to make up, especially, a player you've played so many times and has, had a really dominant performance against you so many times. It's, you get a lot of chances to adapt by playing so many times together, but also, like, V3 is just such a good player. It's, he's got that fundamental dominance, and Cubicle's got a lot to fight, a lot to fight for in these matchups. Great tournament overall, though. Very fun run through losers here, especially. Latch making it all the way to top 6.
Yeah, we saw quite a lot of latches today. Really interesting performance there from everybody. Congratulations to everybody who played. Thank you so much for coming out to join us. Thank you everybody in Twitch chat as well for sticking by, participating along, braving through the Cactos streams that had no audio. It happens,
Thank you for also waiting 10 minutes for me to realize that I forgot to turn off my university's VPN.
Hey, things happen. It went pretty smoothly, at least. I'm surprised for every single game being best of 5. I would have figured the tournament might have ran a bit longer, but no, it went pretty well on time, pretty smoothly.
I think that's partly why I like the and this is something I was talking to Hi about. He's the one who gave me the idea to do it, but like the only running through like half of each side of the bracket in top 8. It makes it run like so much faster, and also the players don't get mad at you for waiting a million years.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Plus, then you get a good variety of matches shown too.
Yeah, congratulations to B3 taking it over Cubicle. Cactos getting 3rd, and Cubicle obviously getting 2nd there. No bracket resets today, but looks like history is going to stay consistent. The standings for the B3 Cubicle head-to-head are not looking like they're going to improve yet on Cubicle's side, but hey, there's only time will tell, right?
Yeah, I think Cubicles. Both players have been really seriously grinding these tournaments, and I think it's just a matter of time. Keeping grinding these tournaments, Cubicle doing lots of LFGs and all that. Matter of time. And I think we'll see a Cubicle dub in some point in the future. I believe that it will happen.
I believe so too. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Honestly, it's a very difficult game, Lethal League Blaze, but it's very rewarding, I think, and very worth the time investment. It's a very, very small, tight knit community, so it's good. At least we have players such as V3 to sort of act as this sort of impossible barrier to some people that we can overcome. He's not impossible to beat. People have done it before.
Sure, it's kind of cool having like a bracket demon to motivate you though.
Yeah, Akuma.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out and watching the tournament. We'll have another one running in 2 weeks. I'll have to double check because I am graduating university in a couple weeks. So I know the schedule might get a little hectic towards the end of May, but if not, we should. Thank you. If not, we should have business as usual in 2 weeks from now. Hope to see you all come in and join, especially if you couldn't join the tournament this time. And thank you so much, Scooter, for hopping on with me. I'd love to have you back commentating again in the future.
Of course, yeah, it was fun. Shoutouts to Pengoui, R. Clark, Curb in the chat, and Lingo. Thanks you everybody so much for joining us today. I had a blast. Always down to yap about Lethal League. It's think about it too much anyway.
Oh yeah. All right, thank you guys. I'll stop the stream now.
Take care, y'all. Bye bye.